Yeah, I think overall, Aaron, I think the weekend, we're really happy with the mentality of performances this weekend. We were able to get a result on Thursday against a tough Metro team that had, a lot of emotion in the game. And so, Lila was able to get that goal in that game. And I think that was a great way to get us set up for the weekend. And honestly, I think going out to Westminster, I think the group was very motivated. I think they remembered the previous result, and I think we felt like we didn't put our best performance on the field in that previous game. And so I think we were very motivated to kind of, have a different result in this game. I know this one here was very motivated about it. So, so I think coming out of the weekend, I think we feel at least that we put the best performance that we could during those games. And now it's about changing and adjusting goals, because if you reach the goal that you set for yourself, which is if you want to get in the conference tournament, and now you've done it, now you have to reset, and kind of reevaluate what you want to do from there. So I think that's our next challenge for coming forward.
Absolutely. You've mentioned it already, but how do you feel? Like, how do you take that momentum into the conference tournament? We're still waiting some seeding and stuff, but just keeping that momentum and keeping that mindset of whoever you play, kind of just going to take it to them and maybe get some revenge with somebody you played already.
Yeah, I think for us, like if you get the thing that you want, so you want to get in, so now we have to reset. So now you can't be satisfied with just getting in, and now it's to reset to have the standards for yourself that you want to go even further. And I think, for us, it's not about really anything on the outside. It's just, can we perform at the level that we expect of ourselves? And I think when we do that, then we have a really good chance to be successful. So those are things that we'll talk about this week is how can we reset our goals, and what are those goals now?
Questions?
Say, Lila, you kind of figured out college soccer, it looks like, the last few games.
Finally.
kind of back to what everybody kind of expected. Does it just take a couple of games to...
I had a rough start. I was kind of sick for the first couple weeks and stuff. And so after getting better and feeling back on top, I just started feeling better in the games and stuff. So I think that was the main thing, for sure, for me at least.
How much did it help just being able to practice this fall instead of jumping right into games, kind of getting to know your teammates?
I think that was a huge difference for me, at least, and a lot of the freshmen, is just getting to play with the team a little bit more and getting to know everybody. I was ready this fall. I was ready to go, so that was a huge bummer, but I guess there's the positives to it also, so I think it was a good thing.
Yeah, and Lexi, kind of the same thing. I mean, you've been here, but to be able to get to know the new players, and knowing you're going to have a new system eventually, once Coach got hired, but it looked like this team, once the season started, you guys were really ready to go.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time together in the fall, just working things out, getting to know how each other play. So it was really nice to have the fall to kind of build the chemistry.
Big class too, big freshman class.
Yeah, big class.
Yeah, go ahead, you got something?
As it's for both of you, I guess, from my end, from like a highlight perspective, say both your guys' names a lot. What's going right, I guess, this year?
I guess we're ready to go. It's been a long time, and I think everyone's just excited and ready to play, and we have a good team, and the new coaching staff, I think, is really helping us out a lot too. So I think that's one of the main things.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. It's really comforting and builds the team's confidence when coach says this is what you need to do, and you do it and you score. If you follow her directions, you will probably win. So it's nice to have a good coach.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, we gotta be careful what we say all the time, but it's not all the time. But I think as far as these two go, Lexi in particular has played multiple positions on the field, so I think her versatility has lent a big piece to our success. She's able to play in the midfield. She went up top on Sunday against Westminster, and was able to score a goal from that position. So I think her versatility has really allowed us to play her in different places, and I think for Lila that she's gotten to be on the end of being in really good positions to get the ball consistently, and then, that's, on her then, that her talent and her drive to finish those. And, I see her out here working early before practice, and she's out with a bag of balls and striking balls. And I think the one that she hit against Metro, I think I saw her hit it, Thursday morning. She was out here working on it. So, I think both of these players have brought a sense of the mentality and the drive and that work ethic. And so that's put us in a great position.
Being from here, both of you, I mean, how much more important is it for you guys to see this program make the conference tournament and be competitive every single game out?
I guess just being from here and growing up kind of around soccer and around this campus and stuff, it's just you want to see it succeed finally. Like all the other sports are doing pretty well here, and there's no reason why we can't either. So, yeah, and there's coming from high school here, a lot of people know who you are and know what you're about, and so it's kind of fun to play for them and play for the fans too that know you.
Yeah, I would definitely have to say it feels good to play for like the local side too. Like a lot of the younger girls from the club we played at will come to the games, and it's really nice to see them all there and excited to see us, and it's nice.
Kind of fun having the east end of the valley, the west end of the valley team up on a goal every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do little competitions before game days, and the last one we divided up was Grand Junction versus the World. So all the Grand Junction girls are on a team, and they won 3-0. So yeah. So there's a lot of
Too
pride.
easy.
Yeah, there's a lot of pride and talent in this area. I think in the whole state of Colorado, women's soccer is very strong, and I think this area at times can get overlooked. And I saw it in coaching club in high school. Coming out here, very difficult place to play because I think people have a lot to prove, and I think the talent level is just as strong. It's just not as big of an area. So I think there's a lot of pride, and I think these guys kind of embody that.
Lila, what has been the difference between high school and soccer and college soccer? Is it more just the physicality of it, or?
I'd say probably the speed of play and the competitiveness of it. Those are probably the main differences for me, at least I've noticed. And then most of the teams are all pretty good. Sometimes in high school you get a team that's absolute trash and stuff. So it's kind of nice to see some more consistency through the teams you play.
Yeah. With your background, did you feel pressure once the season starts? Like, I have to score goals?
There's
Because
always
that's-
pressure, but I like the pressure because, why not have pressure? I was kind of frustrated at the beginning of the season because I did have goals for myself and I'm not meeting them still, but at least it's picked up from the start from where I started off, so it can only get better.
Am I remembering correctly that you used to cry when your dad told you had to go play soccer?
Yes, I did. Okay, I did not want to play soccer. My dad made me, and I cried and I cried and I cried, and then I played one game and I absolutely loved it, and it's been my favorite sport since.
What
so.
sport did you want to play?
I don't know what I wanted to play. I just didn't want to play soccer.
Just trail run?
I didn't like running then either. No.
Oh, really?
No.
This is always the trail run.
How old were you when you started? You were
I was 6.
6?
Mhm.
That's normal. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was scared of getting hit in the face by a ball, so I think we've
Well,
overcome
he
that.
could have made you play his sport, and then you really could have been hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you were just picking peaches over
Yeah.
in Palisade. Yeah. Yeah.
You were hoping to get out of the orchard so you could go play soccer.
Right.
Yeah.
Harvest time's not fun, is it? Good rewards afterwards, but
Yeah.
Soccer. Go play soccer afterwards. Yeah.
That's your reward. You can go play soccer
Right.
once you get this row done.
Yeah.
So are you guys getting antsy for playoff?
Oh yeah.
You're trying to get through this last week and get it going?
Yeah, I'm excited for the week. Like, it's our last week leading up to it, so we've got to work hard and focus on the next game. But I'm excited.
first thing that comes to mind, answer all at the same time.
Okay.
It's a competition.
Competition. Ooh.
All right, Halloween or Christmas?
Christmas.
Burgers or tacos?
Tacos.
Doing the dishes or doing the laundry?
Dishes.
Dishes.
Smoothie or milkshake?
Smoothie.
Or milkshake.
City or country?
Country.
City. City.